Hello fools, Blake Boss here, and today I'm going to be talking about graphene. And that's right, investing in graphene is definitely not easy. So I wanted to take a look at graphene, look at the story of graphene, and kind of point out all the areas investors should look at when thinking about investing in graphene. So why has graphene become so popular, and what exactly is graphene? Graphene is a one-atom layer thick structure of graphite with several advantageous material properties. It has been found to be a superconductor in a recent university experiment and has the properties that could improve battery technology. It also has a large range of uses from integrated circuits to solar cells to tennis rackets. So as you can see, the recent popularity and especially the potential for it in battery technology has created a lot of buzz around this material. And so this has led to a lot of investors desiring to invest in companies that have exposure to graphene and its resource, graphite. And so let's look at graphite real quick. Current reserves of graphite point towards 83 years of supply at current mining production and reserves, but there's much more than that, folks. There's around 800 million tons of estimated recoverable graphite, and that's around 800 years of current mining production. So obviously not any danger of running out of this resource anytime soon, so it does look to be, on the surface, have a lot of potential as a great material to invest in. The problem arises when there isn't any apparent play on the resource, and when I say play, I mean pure play, investing just in it. Graphite production is done a lot overseas. You have 71% of mining production takes place in China and 14% in India, so it's very hard to invest in those regions as investors. So there are some microcap companies on the Canadian Stock Exchange that specialize in graphene and graphite, but they are highly speculative. They're very small microcaps, and I would caution anybody from taking a look at those. Then you have a company named Graphtek International, which is listed on the US exchanges, much larger company and much safer than those other small caps. But I have to caution investors, they don't have a lot of graphene exposure. They didn't have any products listed on their 10K. Graphene isn't mentioned in their 10K once, but they are working to develop the material and have listed positions on their employment for a material scientist positions specializing in graphene. The problem here for me with Graphtek International is they have some of the worst workplace reviews I've ever read on Glassdoor.com. That, coupled with their tepid revenue growth and poor operational performance over the past decade, leads me to believe that they're probably not the best way to spend your investing dollars for trying to invest in graphite. And unfortunately, in my opinion, it doesn't look like there's any easy way to invest in graphene or graphite for that matter. So I think investors will be hard pressed to find any play on graphene in the future. But if you guys have found any graphene investments that you think are great investments for graphite, be sure to comment below with those. I'd be happy to check them out and comment on them for you. Thank you for watching, and Fool on.